Starter has the horses, and the gate is moving in the first. The Link Printing Services pace here in race 1. Scotty Dude with Familiarization, Wicked Willow, Mary Sprite, then He's a 10, and Velvet Burner. Top of the stretch. Here comes race 1 through the lane. They're off and racing, and Mary Sprite leaves off the gate looking to the early lead. Scotty Dude on the inside, and Familiarization is there as well. As they drive around the turn, Scotty Dude on the inside, Mary Sprite up on the outside now takes over the lead with Familiarization dropping in the 3 spot. Wicked Willow finds along the rail in 4. He's a 10 is 5. And down the backside, Velvet Burner can see them all. Up to the quarter they go, and Joe Campbell is on front with Mary Sprite. Scotty Dude sitting right there in second. Familiarization is laying there in third. Now to the outside, Wicked Willow moves up. He's a 10, goes up on the inside. And then it's Velvet Burner. 30 and 4. They were down past the quarter. Mary Sprite is controlling things off the top turn towards the half. Now up on the outside, it's Familiarization is moving. Wicked Willow follows. Then He's a 10, and Velvet Burner to the bottom turn. Mary Sprite has Familiarization out on the outside. Scotty Dude on the inside. Up on the outside, that's Wicked Willow. He's a 10. Along the rail is sitting 5, and then Velvet Burner 6. Up the backside they go. The half was 1:01 and 3/5. Mary Sprite still controlling on the lead. Scotty Dude second. Familiarization third on the outside. He's a 10. Scooting right up on the inside as they head up past the 3/4. They're all bunched up. And it's still Mary Sprite on the outside. That's Familiarization. They're well bunched. On the far outside, Velvet Burner. He's a 10 on the inside. He's looking for some room. 133 and 2/5 to the 3/4. And off the top turn, on their way through the lane, it's Mary Sprite. Familiarization down the lane. Wicked Willow on the outside. He's a 10, gets through, but Familiarization will come on to win it. And the second will be Wicked Willow. He's a 10 is third. With number 2, Familiarization in 2:05 and 4/5. The cooler compliments of Link Printing Services, located Grand Lake Road in Sydney. Cansex Security are the sponsors of race number 2. They'll supply the cooler. After race number 2, it has Hillview Fred, Rockabye Buck, Rosina's Road, Chestico Charlie, Table Damage, and West River Haley. 6 of them, first half of the daily double, and they're behind the gate. And top of the stretch, race number 2. Here they come. They're off and racing, and Hillview Fred on the inside. Rosina's Road up on the outside, and West River Haley moves up on the inside to be 3. Rockabye Bucks hits 4 around the turn. Then Chestico Charlie is 5, and Table Damage as they go past the 8th to the backside. Now Rosina's Road is controlling off the lead. Hillview Fred sits second. West River Haley is third. Rockabye Buck is racing down 4. Chestico Charlie is 5. And then Table Damage 6. Into the paddock turn they go. Rosina's Road with Max Seal up front showing the way. Hillview Fred follows in 2. West River Haley sits in 3. Rockabye Buck is 4. They were there 30 and 2/5. Opening quarter. Then Chestico Charlie and the Table Damage off the turn. Single file half mile. Rosina's Road is the pace setter coming halfway around this oval as they arrive here now. It's Rosina's Road. Then Hillview Fred second. Table Damage quickly from the back of the field moves up. West River Haley along the rail. Going up is Chestico Charlie. And now Rockabye Buck is your trailer as they move to the bottom turn. Rosina's Road still controlling up front with Hillview Fred up on the inside second. Up on the outside, Table Damage moves 3. Then West River Haley 4 outside, 5 on the outside. Rockabye Buck moves up. And as they move into the turn, it's Rosina's Road. And now, right now, Rockabye Buck is going to go 3 wide. Quickly goes to be 2 on the outside. Rockabye Buck now quickly on the outside gets to the lead. Rosina's Road is second. Table Damage is third. Hillview Fred 4, 137 and 1/3. Off the turn. Rosina's Road is back on again. Rockabye Buck on the outside is trying to run him down. Down the stretch they come, and it's Rosina's Road inside to win it. Rockabye Buck second, and we'll get a show photo. And the starter has the horses in race number 3, sponsored by Mercer Fuels, Brooklyn Street, Sydney. Casimir Talk Patrol, Island Quaint, Carol's Junebug, Rev Musique, Not Enough Luck, Nickway Dakota, Fernhill Jill and Hurricane B Alley through the stretch. Here they come, race number 3 on today's card. They're off and racing an Island Quaint, sluggish off the gate, trying to get to the lead. Not Enough Luck on the outside. Casimir Truck Patrol on the inside, hole 3. Around the turn, Island Quaint now assumes off the lead. Not Enough Luck up on the outside is trying to go on. Randy's trying to back up to get in the hole, and he does. So now Island Quaint has to cut things down the backside. Not Enough Luck second. Casimir Talk Patrol racing 3. Fernhill Jill is controlling 4. Rev Musique is 5. Sitting 6, that is Hurricane B Alley. Then into the turn, Carol's Junebug and Nickway Dakota. Island Quaint had him there in 30 and 3 off the turn. Half mile coming up, and Bobby McCormick has the 8-year-old Nukes Lobel gelding off the lead as they head through the lane. Island Quaint. And that's Not Enough Luck sitting second. Casimir Talk Patrol on the outside. Now here comes Rev Musique. Following on the outside as well is Hurricane B Alley. Then Carol's Junebug, and trailing is Nickway Dakota. 1:03 and 4 to the half mile. There's an inquiry on the dash. It's been posted on the board. Hold all tickets. Inquiry on the dash as they head down the backside. Island Quaint with Not Enough Luck second. On the outside, Rev Musique. Casimir Talk Patrol is 3 along the rail. Up on the outside, Hurricane Bialy. On the inside, Fernhill Jill. Then Carroll's Junebug and Nickway Dakota. Island Quaint still off the lead. Rev Majik is trying to get up on the outside. Moves up now to be 3. Not Enough Luck hasn't vacated the pocket yet off the turn. 136 and 3/3. And Island Quaint heads them on through the lane as they drive home. Island Quaint goes gate to wire as they drive down. And Casimir Talk Patrol comes to get second. Then Not Enough Luck is third. With number 2, Island Quaint. And the starter has the horses in race 4, Cooler, presented by Hay Cafe on the Celtic Drive in Sydney. We have Canadian Made, Roman Line Road, NS Empress, Another Norma's Son, CL's Payday, and Scootin' Hussy. There's 6 of them behind the gate for race number 4. Here they come. And racing NS Empress right off the gate for the lead. Roman Line Road along the rail in second. Then Another Norma's Son moves up to be 3 as they go round the turn. NS Empress right on to the lead as Greg Sparling sets her up now by 3 lengths to the backside. Roman Line Road is second. CL's Payday keeps coming on the outside. Then Another Norma's Son is racing 4. Scootin' Hussy is 5, and Canadian Made is 6 down the backside. On their way to the quarter, NS Empress is on a front-end mission today for Greg Sparling up front. Roman Line Road second. CL's Payday got rough again. He's back pacing again as they move off the turn. Another Norma's Son is racing 3. Then Scootin' Hussy along the rail in 4. CL's Payday outside in 5. 32 seconds flat first quarter. Halfway home, and NS Empress still up front. Roman Line Road second. Another Norma's Son is third. Scootin' Hussy is 4. CL's Payday is 5 outside. Canadian Made gets out to go now in 6, bottom turn. It's NS Empress still with the lead in 104 and 4/5. And through the backside, NS Empress. Still your leader up front, Roman Line Road second. CL's Payday's back up again on the outside to be 3. Another Norma's Son 4. Scootin' Hussy 5 and Canadian Made 6. 3/4. NS Empress steps it up a bit. Roman Line Road second. Up on the outside. Scootin' Hussy moves up on the inside. That is Another Norma's Son. Paddock turn they go. NS Empress. Roman Line Road now comes out of the hole to try and challenge up on the outside. 137 and 1/3. Onward, home they come. NS Empress is still the boss, and NS Empress will win her second in a row for Joe Garib and Greg Sparling at the wire. Scootin' Hussy is third. Another Norma's Son is 4th. From the Candid Camera mare Play Lady, owned and trained by Joe Garib of Sydney, Greg Sparling. Up doing the driving, wire to wire. Number 3, NS Empress in 209 and 2/5. The cooler for race number 4 was donated by the Hay Cafe. And the starter has the horses race 5 for Scotia Chrysler, Welton Street, Sydney. There's 7 of them now behind the gate. Deadly Dieppe, not so bad. Double Corona, making it big, paying in person. Then Jateway from the outside, Mr. Weeks. Here they come. They're off and racing and not so bad. And Double Corona get off the gate for the lead with Deadly Dieppe on the inside for 3. As they move around the turn, it's not so bad with the lead. Deadly Dieppe second. Double Corona finds the wood in 3 with making it big, then 4. Down the backside 5, that is paying in person. Followed by Jateway, and then Mr. Weeks can see them all as they arrive at the quarter. And Randy Ghetto has Benny McKinnon's not so bad on the lead. Deadly Dieppe sits second. Double Corona is third. Making it big is sitting 4. Then gapped out in 5 is paying in person. Up on the outside comes Jateway from 6. Mr. Weeks will follow as well. 30 seconds flat was the opening quarter. The halfway station will come up next, and not so bad is the leader up front. The backfield now is moving up on the outside as Deadly Dieppe sits second, and Double Corona is third. Jateway moves up for 4, making it big. Grabbing on in 5, 6 outside Mr. Weeks. Paying in person 7, bottom turn they go. Second time, and not so bad is the leader past the half in 1:01 and 2/5. Deadly Dieppe sits right there in 2. Double Corona on the inside. Jateway now 3 on the outside and driving on for second. Making it big holds 5. Mr. Weeks is 6, paying in person 7. 3/4 next up, not so bad with the lead. Deadly Dieppe second. Jateway can't advance past 3 on the outside. Double Corona up on the inside is 4. Now from the back of the field, Mr. Weeks moves up to be 5. 1:33 and 2. Opening it up is not so bad by 3 off the turn. Deadly Dieppe second. Double Corona nowhere to go on the inside. Jateway stalled on the outside in 4. Through the lane. Here they come. And it is not so bad. Deadly Dieppe second. Double Corona on the outside, trying to come to get second. And it'll be not so bad to win it. Photo for place. With the number 2 entry, not so bad. The cooler in race number 5, the compliments of Scotia Chrysler, Welton Street in Sydney. Race 6. Behind the gate for Jones Bottling Exchange of Sydney Mines. Crystal Vision. Carolyn's Buddy, then Eventide BB, Doc Smokin' Pride, Lucy Lou, West River Iafredi, HG's Caitlin, and Charlotte Zara. Off the top turn, here they come. They're off and racing in Crystal Vision. Right off the gate for the lead. That's Carolyn's Buddy dropping in a two-hole as they go around the turn. Crystal Vision is the leader up front. Up on the outside now, Lucy Lou is driving on as they head through the backside. Lucy Lou up on the outside looks now to take over the lead from Crystal Vision. Then Carolyn's Buddy is holding 3 as they move up on down the backside. It's West River Iafredi moving up into the turn. Lucy Lou with the lead. West River Iafredi up on the outside. Crystal Vision holds 3 along the rail. That's up on the outside, being Eventide BB now. Moves up for 4. Crystal Vision is off stride on the inside. Crystal Vision has gone to a break. 32-1 was the opening quarter. They're off the turn, heading now towards the half. And Lucy Lou up front with the lead. Here's Charlotte Zara going 3 wide at the half, up to take over 2. Eventide BB is 3. West River Iafredi is along the rail in 4. Carolyn's Buddy moves up to be 5 on the outside. 105-4 was the half. And Lucy Lou on the top down the backside. That's Charlotte Zara sitting second. West River Iafredi is 3rd. Eventide BB is 4. Down they go to the 3/4. Up front, Lucy Lou. Charlotte Zara on the outside moves on now to be 2, and Charlotte Zara is your new leader into the paddock turn. Lucy Lou is up for 2, then a big gap. Carolyn's Buddy is racing 3. West River Iafredi 4. Doc Smokin' Pride is coming for 5 off the turn. Charlotte Zara is home free for this one to win it. Lucy Lou will be 2nd, and Carolyn's Buddy is 3rd. Then the battle is for 4th, with HG Caitlin getting 4th. Filly by Largo from Charlotte Vesey, a nightly blue chip mare, owned by Lauren Grant, trained by Lauren, and Harold LeBlanc Jr. doing the driving here this afternoon, winning in 2:10 1/5 with number 8, Charlotte Zara. The cooler in race number 6 was sponsored by Conrad Jones Bottling Exchange of Sydney Mines. Race 6 official. Crystal Vision was 8th. Carolyn's Buddy 3. Eventide BB was 7th. Doc Smokin' Pride 5. Lucy. Starter has the horses. The gate is moving in race 7. Colburn Sport and Trophy. Weldon Street in Sydney. The sponsors of race 7. And there will be a cooler presentation following this dash. Quite a Fighter. Rambling Wade. Polar Go Easy. Mias Maker. Garden Mist. And Initial Shock. 6 of them on the gate. Top of the stretch. Here they come. And they're off and racing, and Quite a Fighter leaves out for the lead. Rambling Wade on the inside will go for 2. Polar Go Easy moves up for 3. Mias Maker backs off to race 4 as they go around the turn. Quite a Fighter is the leader. As they go around the turn, it is quite a fighter. Rambling Wade second, Polar Go Easy third. Mia's Maker holds fourth. Initial Shock is fifth, Garden Mist sixth down the backside. The quarter is coming up, and quite a fighter is controlling up front. Rambling Wade sits in second, single file into the paddock turn, quite a fighter is your leader up front with Bob McCormick. 32 and 2/5 got him shut down as they go around the turn, and Rambling Wade sits second. Racing third is Polar Go Easy, Mia's Maker, Initial Shock, and then it is Garden Mist. And through the lane is still nobody moving as they come down to the half mile, as quite a fighter gets things pretty soft at the half. Rambling Wade grabbing on two, Polar Go Easy is three as they move around the turn. Quite a fighter with Rambling Wade sitting 1 and 2 as they go around the turn. A moderate 106 and 3/5 to the halfway station, and they'll pick things up now down the backside. Quite a fighter. Rambling Wade comes out of the two-hole to challenge now on the outside. Polar Go Easy is third. Now the pace is quickened quite a bit as they move past the three-quarters, as quite a fighter. And Rambling Wade 1-2 into the turn. Polar Go Easy 3 along the rail. Initial Shock goes up on the inside to race 4. It's still quite a fighter in Rambling Wade. 139 and 4/5 to the three-quarters, and they're off the turn. And quite a fighter. Down the lane is the leader on the way home. Rambling Wade second. Quite a fighter. Right down to the wire. Quite a fighter will win it. And it'll be Rambling Wade for second, and the third is Polar Go Easy. And the starter has the horses in race number 8. McCurry in memory of P.L. Cadican of Glace Bay, the sponsor of this, the 8th race, Powerfold, with Fernhill Joy, R.S. Lewis, then Wampum Express, Nyanza, Woodmere Hillary, and General Finesse. Here they come. They're off and racing, and Powerfold right off to the gate as they move off the turn. Up on the outside, that's Nyanza looking for the 2 spot as they go around the turn. Powerfold with Nyanza on the outside for second. Along the rail in 3, that's R.S. Lewis. Then Wampum Express holds down 4. General Finesse is the racing 5 along the rail. Down the backside they go, heading on to the quarter, and Powerfold up front. R.S. Lewis from 2. Now Activity from the backfield. As they move around the turn, Fernhill Joy is up on the outside challenging. Woodmere Hillary is on his back following as Powerfold off the turn. 32 and 1 was the opening quarter. Powerfold is the leader through the stretch towards the half. Then on the outside, Fernhill Joy moves up, followed by Woodmere Hillary on the outside. Along the rail is R.S. Lewis. Nyanza, then General Finesse is up into the flow as well, and Wampum Express. They're racing double round the turn, not going very fast as they move round to the 5/8. Powerfold has them controlled a half of 105 and 2/5. On the outside, that is Fernhill Joy, second on the outside. R.S. Lewis along the rail in 3. Down the backside, Woodmere Hillary is 4. General Finesse on the outside, Nyanza on the inside, and Wampum Express can see them all as they head to the three-quarters. And Powerfold as Fernhill Joy on the outside for cover around the turn. Powerfold still by just over half a length. R.S. Lewis nowhere to go along the rail, trying to look for some room. Woodmere Hillary is going to come 3 wide now off the turn, striding for home. They're well bunched, and it's Powerfold leading him through the lane. Fernhill Joy on the outside. R.S. Lewis trying to find the shake through, and now he does, coming through the lane at the wire. It looks like Powerful, but we'll get a photo to win. Starter has the horses. The gate is moving in race number 9, the Porky McMullen Auto Sales Race. This is race number 9. Tabasco Hanover, Louisiana Brew, Hustling On, Tyler's Best Behavin', Means to an End, All Hard Abe, Dusty Lane Laura, and Spear Choker. 8 of them in the 9th. Here they come in the 9th. They're off and racing. Louisiana Brew leaves as well, along with Tyler's Best Behavin' from the outside, All Hard Abe. Into the turn they go. Up front, it is Louisiana Brew, and then Tyler's Best Behavin' tries to back off to get into 2-hole. He succeeds. Tabasco Hanover is along the rail in 3. Up on the outside, All Hard Abe. Down the backside they go. And up front, it is now All Heart Abe looking for the lead, but Louisiana Brew on the inside wants to be on the front this afternoon. Tyler's Best Behavin' closes the hole in 2. All Heart Abe is 3. Then that is Tabasco Hanover. 30-3 was the opening fractions with Louisiana Brew off the turn, heading now towards the half mile. Louisiana Brew is up front as they come down to the half. Now Tyler's Best Behavin' out to take over. Tyler's Best Behavin' gets to the lead past the half. Spear Choker up on the outside, moves up now to be 3. All Hard Abe on the inside is 4. Hustling On is up on the outside, racing 5. As they go around the turn, 1-0, 2-1. Spear Choker on the outside, moves up now to be 2 on the outside to challenge Tyler's Best Behavin' through the backstretch. Tyler's Best Behavin'. Spear Choker on the outside is 2nd, driving up. Gets up to the number, can't get past. With Louisiana Brew 3, Hustling On is 4. All Hard Abe along the inside is 5. Then Tabasco Hanover on the outside is 6. Into the turn, and Tyler's Best Behavin' is put away to challenge of Spear Choker. Louisiana Brew is 3rd. Tabasco Hanover is coming to challenge now for 3, 134 3/4 on their way home. And it's Tyler's Best Behavin'. He is on his way to the winner's circle. He can turn left. He's a winner at the wire. And Tabasco Hanover comes all the way to get 3. Louisiana Brew is 4. McDonald of Port Hood. This afternoon, Alan McIsaac jumps the board and wins in 2:05 3 with number 4, Tyler's Best Behavin'. The cooler compliments of Porky McMullen's Auto Sales here in Sydney. Here are the steps. One-way Killeen in the 12th. That's the $1,000 claiming series, which starts in race 11 and 12 this afternoon. Starter has the horses. The entries behind the gate now in the Levat Memorial. 6 of them going for $7,500. Lots of money. Scores on the rail with Dennis Baxter. Greg Sparling gets Philly McNasty from 2. Pine Grove Flight and Russ Burgoyne is 3. Don Marpal with Randy Ghetto out of 4. Stetson Any Size and Albert Bernard from 5. And outside, Basin View Albert with Norris Rogers. 6 of them behind the gate, top of the stretch. Here they come on this Sunday afternoon. The Levat Memorial through the stretch. Off and going, and Don Marpal gets off the control. Don Marpal drives up on the outside to take the lead as they go around the turn. Lots of money moves up on the inside as well. As they move around the turn, that's Pine Grove Flight. That's at Any Size. Moves up on the outside. This Pine Grove Flight can see them all to the backside. Don Marpal, Stetson Any Size on the outside. Drives on now to challenge. Lots of money. And that's Basin View Albert up on the outside. The Stetson Any Size now to the lead. Basin View Albert second on the outside. Don Marpal along the rail in 3. Lots of money is 4. Then Philly McNasty 5. And Pine Grove Flight is 6. They're off the top turn, 29 seconds flat to the half. Stetson Any Size up front. Getting the parking ticket is Basin View Albert. Don Marpal sits along the inside in 3. Lots of money moves outside. Pine Grove Flight gets in gear as well at the half. And Philly McNasty to the bottom turn. They're out racing double with the leader being Stetson Any Size. Basin View Albert going a big trip outside, 59 and 3 to the half. Don Marpal sitting along the inside in 3. Lots of body in 4. Philly McNasty is 5, and Pine Grove Flight winds up and goes 3 wide. Down to the 3/4. Basin View Albert sticks in that out front. Here is Pine Grove Flight in flight on the outside. It's Basin View Albert now getting to the lead. What a tough trip this is going. Lots of money is second. Pine Grove Flight 3 on the outside. Stetson Any Size. Don Marpal is there as well. They're off the turn. Basin View Albert leads them on through the lane as they drive on home. Down to the wire, Basin View Albert. Here's Pine Grove Flight on the outside to get it all. Pine Grove Flight wins it here in the 10th. Great producing mare, stand-up DB. A flight director mare, owned by Russell Burgoyne of Rockwood, Ontario. Russell does the driving. Great trip here, 2:01 and 4/5 here this afternoon with number 3, Pine Grove Flight, in winning the Levat Memorial. At trackside now for the presentation, Jack McNeil, president of the Tartan Downs Club here in Sydney, Betty Dietrich, Tootsie Levat, on behalf of the Levat family, Kevin Marshall and Mark Hearns, all on the track, along with race secretary Brenda Smith, for the presentation this afternoon to winner Russell Burgoyne and Pine Grove Flight in winning the running of the Harry Levat Memorial here this afternoon at Tartan Downs. Good trip, 2:01 and 4/5 in a pretty good horse race here this afternoon. Race 11, $1,000 Pepsi-Cola claiming series starts here. Dream New Brunswick, Old Bay of Honey, Lotto Apache, Kilkerran Jake, Don Donald, Super Mix, and Mystique Killeen. 7 of them top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and racing. And Dundonald from the outside tries to fire out there. Kilkerran Jake fires out as well, so is Obiahati along the rail. Obiahati. Kilkerran Jake in the middle is second. 3 wide on the outside is Dundonald as they move around the turn and head to the backside. It's Obiahati with the lead. Dundonald on the far outside. On the inside third as they race 3 wide down to the quarter. Obiahati. Now, Dundonald trying to get to the front with Kilkerran Jake second. Obiahati is the third. As they move around the turn now, Dundonald finally clears off to top. 30-1 was the opening quarter as Greg Sparling got Dundonald to the top off the turn, heading to the half. Randy Ghetto sits right to 2 spot now with Kilkerran Jake after getting parked out up to the quarter. Obiahati on the inside. Driving up on the outside now is Mystique Killeen as they arrive at the half. New Brunswick gets into the flow as well. And Super Mix followed now by Lotto Apache. He's on the run past the half. Still Dundonald up front with the lead, with Mystique Killeen taking the breather on the 2 spot as they head down the backside now. Driving up, Dream New Brunswick is up 3 on the outside with Kilkerran Jake 4. Then Obiahati is 5 on their way to the 3/4. And Dundonald is still with the lead as they get into the paddock turn. Mystique Killeen from 2, Kilkerran Jake is 3. Super Mix up on the outside. Obiahati 5 along the rail. Dream New Brunswick is 6. Dundonald still has the lead off the top turn. Mystique Killeen pops out of the 2-hole now to challenge to the lane. It is Dundonald and Mystique Killeen driving through the lane. Dundonald is home for Greg Sparling to win. Dundonald, Mystique Killeen second, and then Kilkerran Jake is third. Obiahati, Super Mix, and Dream New Brunswick. And at the wire here is the 9-year-old bay pacing mare by Run the Table from Laura Lobel, and Adios Vic mare owned, by Arcane Hanover from Highland Nelly. Is owned by Greg Sparling and Morgan Dix of Sydney, and Greg up doing the driving. Tough park out to the quarter, makes the lead, goes on and wins in 2:08 2/5 with the number 5 entry Dundonald. The cooler here in race 11 for Governor's Restaurant and Bunker's Peanut Bar. And the starter has the horses. The gate is moving in race 12, the second division of the Cape Breton Beverages $1,000 claiming series. Kilkerran Padre, Tammy's Pride, Calder Hill Jeff, Chelsea's Helen, One Way Killeen, Little Marion, Hard Drive Hacker, off the turn. Here they come through the stretch. They're off and racing, and Calder Hill Jeff gets the first call off the gate. Tammy's Pride along the rail in 2. One Way Killeen up on the inside. Kilkerran Padre moves up to close the hole. Round the turn. It's Tammy's Pride now with the lead. Racing up second, Calder Hill Jeff as they move down the backside. Parked outside and now getting along the wood. That is One Way Killeen. Then it's Kilkerran Padre, followed by Hard Drive Hacker as they move on past the quarter. Then it's Chelsea's Helen, sitting from sixth, and you can see them all as Little Marion. Into the turn, and Tammy's Pride up front. Calder Hill Jeff back to the outside again. 31 seconds opening quarter. One-way Colleen sits 3 along the rail off the top turn towards the half. Through the stretch, it's Tammy's Pride with Calder Hill Jeff racing second on the outside. One-way Colleen is third. Then racing on the outside in 4. That's Hard Drive Hacker. Kilkerran Padre along the rail is 5. Going around the bottom turn. 31 seconds was the opening quarter as Tammy's Pride still has the lead. Calder Hill Jeff is 2 on the outside. Sitting along the whale and racing at it. 102 and 1. One-way Colleen now steps out to go. Tammy's Pride, Calder Hill Jeff on the outside. Moves on to challenge for the lead. Calder Hill Jeff now takes the lead. Tammy's Pride second. One-way Colleen on the outside is 3. Then a big gap back to 4 to Kilkerran Padre and Hard Drive Hacker. 134 and 2, and Calder Hill Jeff is the leader. One-way Colleen second on the outside, and Tammy's Pride through the lane. They drive down the lane. It's Calder Hill Jeff with the lead, racing to the wire. Calder Hill Jeff will be a winner. One-way Colleen second. Tammy's Pride is third. Race 12, official, Kilkerran Padre 4, Tammy's Pride 3. Calder Hill Jeff the winner, Chelsea's Helen 5. One-way Colleen was second and was claimed by Danny Campbell of New Waterford. One-way Colleen claimed by Danny Campbell of New Waterford. Little Marion was 6th and Hard Drive Hacker. Little Marion was 7th and Hard Drive Hacker was 6th.